Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to learn our second, means last. Is it or not? The goat and the star, there is not in the syllabus. This year that deleted from your syllabus. Already we completed our second non-detailed earthquake. Today we are going to learn our last supplementary reading, that is Balai. Who is Balai? How was he? What was he fond of? Everything nicely described in this lesson. Who written? This written by Rabindranath Tagore. Who written this one? This is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Who was Rabindranath Tagore? What he has written? He has written our national anthem. Who was Balai? Balai was a nephew of Rabindranath Tagore. Nephew, his brother's son. Who was Balai? Balai was Rabindranath brother's son. Balai was lost his mother. He was lost his mother. When he was too small, he lost his mother and his father left him to his house. Whose house? Rabindranath Tagore's house, to look after him. And where went his father? His father is not there now. His father went to London to complete his remaining study of engineering. Balai, his age similar like you, 13 to 14 years old. But he is totally different than you. How was he? He was a bit shy in nature. And what was he fond of? He was a nature lover. Normally, what are your hobbies? You like to spend your maximum time with mobile. You want to chat with your friends. You would like to visit your friend. But he was a bit different than you. He was nature lover. Let us first listen the story of the lesson. See student, I won't teach you this lesson. You must have to learn yourself. Now what I am telling you, non-details are the lessons. You must have to cover yourself. Still first one I taught you. This lesson story also I am going to tell you. But I won't give notes of this lesson. You must have to write your own and you must have to read this lesson your own. But to understand you, the summary of the lesson, I am telling you story of the lesson. Balai, who had lost his mother when he was too small. Now, where he is living with his uncle and aunt. Who was his uncle? Rabindranath Tagore was his uncle. His father, when he lost his mother, his father left him to his uncle's house and his father went to foreign, he went to abroad, he went to London to complete his engineering studies. Rabindranath Tagore, who was living in the Bengal, his house was too big and around his house there was a big garden. And how was Balai? Balai was a shy nature. He was a bit silent kind of boy. He never liked to talk more with his friend. He never liked to play more with his friend. When he was free time, when he was sitting alone, he used to go towards tree. With whom he was discussing, maybe he was talking with trees because he was nature lover. He never liked if anyone going to pluck the branches of the trees. He was feeling very bad if anyone going to throw the stones towards the trees or towards the fruits. and his friends came to know his weakness. What they were doing along with him, they used to try to tease him by throwing stones toward the trees, by plucking flowers, by breaking branches of the trees. When this was going around him, he never stood too long to see such kind of trees. He was running back towards home. His aunt, Miss Rabindranath Tagore's wife, who was very kind, who was looking after him like her own son, always supporting him. When it was raining, he never sit in the house. He was going upside of the terrace. He was enjoying to get wet in the rain. Maybe he was discussing with the rain also. He never went to play. He never demanded anything to his uncle and aunt. He was very silent. But he was feeling very bad when someone is going to give trouble to the trees. Whenever in his house any lawnmower, is it or not, you learn this word. Which poem? The grass is really like me. When he was coming to cut the grass from the garden, he was feeling very bad. He was going towards his aunt and he was sitting near to her and going to weep. He was weeping. He was crying. Why he was crying? By seeing that the grass is going to cut now. Such a feeling, he was attached with trees. He was pleasing, he was requesting his aunt, please don't allow that grass cutter to cut that grass. Please stop that one. That grass is not troubling anyone. Please stop that activity. Who was requesting to him? Balai was requesting to his aunt. At the time, his aunt was convincing him by telling that is not useful, those are weeds. Weeds means extra grass which is not useful. Which is not useful. So, she was convincing him that please let it cut. And if she was trying to convince him, sometimes he was feeling bad. So, today's class, this is enough. I will teach you next remaining story in the next class. Till then, take care.